People often associate the iconic celluloid film with the early motion pictures, or flicks as they were commonly known. But card and paper also played an important role in getting people excited about this new art form.
Welcome to the Perfection Selection, a Cream of Cards TV.
If you like time travelling, then subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the like button to preserve our heritage for future generations. The mutoscope makes use of the flip book animation principle. It consists of hundreds of sequential cards in a steel drum mechanism that, when rotated, reveals a short story to the viewer, which is often quite saucy. Don't worry though, only you can see what's going on through the very small peephole. The simple, inexpensive mutoscope was one of many technologies that emerged during the early years of the moving picture industry. Here is what is believed to be the oldest motion picture ever. Originally laid down on a paper film by Louis Le Prince in 1888. And is arguably one of the shortest films as well. The mutoscope reminds me of these early 20th century postcard sets that came in story style format, many of which feature flirting couples, and some are quite naughty as well. So instead of just buying one card, the customer was encouraged to pay a little bit more for the complete set, to find out whether things end happily ever after or not. Trade card issuers at the time often numbered their sets, but they rarely follow a story style format. However, the pioneering and enterprising 18th century artist William Hogarth produced sets of art prints in story style format more than a century earlier. The beauty of these photographic postcards though is that although they were never originally intended for animation, it's almost as if they were made for it. The photographer would have wanted to keep costs to a minimum, so they often used the same models or people, costumes, props and artwork for each postcard. Why pay for new ones when the old ones will do perfectly well? Unwittingly making them ideal material for animation more than a century later. Ronnie Barker, one of Britain's greatest comedic actors and an avid postcard collector who wrote many books on postcards, almost made the connection himself. And the author of perhaps the first ever book devoted to fantasy postcards came the closest when he said, "The approach to time in this series is almost cinematic, as the action unfolds frame by frame as if in a film." So it only seems logical to take it to the next level by actually animating them in their natural uncontrived habitat. And I think the ink blemishes, creases and stamps just add to their charm, like scratches on a DJ's vinyl music record. Now that you've seen that video, you might want to click on these other video adventures.